Hey friends, on today's quick video, I'm going to show you how to use hot corners on your Mac. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to go into system settings. Now to get here, you can usually come up here to your little Apple icon, click on system settings right here. This is going to bring up this application window. And what we're looking for on the left-hand side here is desktop and dock. So once you click on that, it's going to take you to the top here, and we're going to scroll all the way down till we get to the bottom here, and you can see we've got shortcuts, and then we have hot corners. Now this is a feature that I don't use very often, to be totally honest, but it is kind of nice having these little hot corners that you can touch, meaning you can touch the edge of your screen and it'll automatically open up specific applications or do specific things. So let's click on hot corners. And as you can see, we now have access to have the touchability on our four corners and have an action happen. Now, the only one I have enabled right now is this quick note. So basically you have this little drop down option right here. You have all of these things to choose from. Now, this isn't a super personalized experience. It'd be nice if we had some more options here, but you do have things like quick note. So watch what happens with this. Let me click done. And then I'm going to come over here into my bottom right-hand corner. And as I touch this corner, you can see that little gray box opens up. If I click on that, basically a new note will then pop up, and I have the ability to create and write down some notes there. Let's go ahead and set up another hot corner. Let me click on this, and let's click on this bottom left-hand corner, this area over here. And let's go ahead and use this as your start screensaver option. And let's actually set this to lock screen. This is a really nice way of, maybe you're working at a coffee shop or whatever, you can just quickly touch that bottom screen and have your screen lock up, allows you to go get your coffee and then come back at your leisure without anybody being nosy and seeing your documents. Let's click done there. And then what I can do now is come over here and I can touch that bottom part of the screen. And as you can see, it locks up on us. And now I have to enter my password in order to get back in. Now this obviously can be a bummer of a feature if you touch that corner and you're not wanting things to be automatically locked and you accidentally are doing this. Again, because the corners are so small, a lot of times this isn't even a factor though. So there you go, friends. Again, hot corners can be enabled, disabled. If you, again, don't like any of these features, click on this little dash icon, and that will make them cold so that they don't do anything. In fact, I'm gonna make all these cold at this time since I really don't use these feature, and click done. Hope that helps, friends. If it has, hit that thumbs up button for us, and then subscribe because we make a ton of these little Mac tutorial videos to help make your life just a little bit easier. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on the next one.